So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And with me now, I've got Kevin Johnson. How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing just fine. How you doing?
Yeah, really good. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And yeah, as I say, what a career you've had so far. 7 fights, 4 wins and 1 knockout.
Yeah,
It's been a big learning curve.
it definitely has. I had not too much of an amateur background, so I'm kind of out here winging it for real. Just I'm learning as I go.
So where did it all start for you then, Kevin? When did you first put on a pair of gloves?
Probably as a kid. We started. We were just boxing in the backyard and stuff like that. Just playing around with your cousins. We seen Mike Tyson and stuff. Playing the Mike Tyson games and stuff like that. So that's what we went in the backyard and mimicked. And then as I got into high school, I had a teammate. I was playing football. I had a teammate that he boxed. So I used to see him like wrap his hands and stuff like after practice. And after he would go to football practice, and after practice he would go to boxing practice. So a couple times I went with him, fell in love with it, but I didn't take boxing serious back then. And around the age of probably 24, I say is when I really started taking it seriously.
Yeah. And obviously from there, here we are now. You had your pro debut in December 2019, which was a fantastic win by TKO in round 1. Fantastic result. And then you've been in pretty much 2 fights every year until this year.
Yeah.
So it's been trying to stay active.
Yeah. To be honest, I wish I fought more. But like I said, I'm cool with how things have gone thus far. I've learned a lot not only about boxing, the business of boxing, but also a lot about myself.
Yeah. What have you learned about yourself during your journey in boxing?
Just about the little things like within camp that I could do better. Learning how well I face adversity. And just like I said, about just how I handle a lot of things. Things I can improve on, not only with myself within the ring, but during the camp and with things that's going on with my team and just the people around me. So like I said, it's a learning curve, but I'm going through it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And as I say, you've got a good team around you. Big shout out to Gwen Legge, who has done some fantastic work and does with all of her fighters.
Yeah. Gwen has definitely been a blessing since I first contacted her. I was kind of going through a stage where it's like I couldn't really find any fights. I contacted Gwen, found her in one of the Facebook groups, found her on there, contacted her, and it's been going ever since.
Yeah. No, she's a very special lady, and as I say, she's very hardworking. She drives to get the best for her fighters, and as you know, she's doing the job for you, isn't she? You focus on what you do, and she does that part, and she does it really well. Just while you're in, Jam has put big up Joel and Kevin, and happy birthday, Joel. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Sean. So yeah, it's been one of those careers, as you say, and obviously your last fight didn't go to plan, but I watched it, Kevin.
Yeah.
Before we, it was a loss, but it was by majority decision, wasn't it? But I'm going to be perfectly honest. I watched it, and I thought that you dictated with the jab throughout the entire fight. You stuck behind the jab, and it was to the head, to the body. You showed really good variation. You were really difficult to hit. Don't get me wrong. You're a big guy. I'm very short in comparison to you. But you're a very big guy, so you'd think you'd be a bit easier to hit. but you were fantastic. The way you moved around, I thought you popped the shots off really well. You were getting the point scoring punches. So when the end result came, as you were shocked as much as probably everyone else, it just seemed a really odd decision.
Yeah. Like I said, this is, I feel like, one of the things that come back down to the business of boxing. You know, when you go into somebody else's backyard, you got to beat them decisively for them to give you a win. Like, obviously, like you seen the judges' scorecards. One judge had it a draw. The other judges had him winning by 1 round. So that kind of let you know right there, you know, oh, okay, it may have been a close fight, but we're going to lean it towards, you know what I'm saying, the hometown guy's way. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. I feel like I dictated the whole night with the jab. I felt like I was busier than he was.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that's kind of how things shake out. But
so,
it also let me know with myself, like, I gotta do more. I gotta do more.
Yeah. But I thought you were pretty active in that fight, to be fair. I think you're giving you a bit of a hard time there, Kevin. I think you did what you had to do. You stuck behind the jab, and you know, you didn't have to get stuck into a war. Keep him at a distance, keep him at your pace. You were controlling the fight. He didn't really sort of come on as being awkward or dangerous at any point. You just stuck behind the jab. And to me, it didn't, although it didn't cause him major issues, you were scoring. You were scoring every time. And that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? If you're not going to stand there and have a war, be clever, box clever. And you did in that fight.
I look at it like this. Look at me at the end of the fight and look at him at the end of the fight. And I look at there, you know, so
100%. 100%. The proof is there. The proof is there. Jam has said,
now I look the same way I do now. Go look at him at the end of the fight.
Mate, we don't all have that look. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I look a mess, but you've got that pretty look where you can just get away with it. Jam has put, is Kevin wanting the rematch with John Torres after the MD loss? One judge had it a draw. Yeah, like we were saying. Would you like that rematch?
I definitely would. And on top of that, like a lot of things have went wrong in camp. Like my usual coach wasn't in my corner that camp.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like a lot of things just kind of went awry in that camp. That if we could do it again, I definitely would. No hesitation.
Yeah. Well, I think it makes sense, doesn't it? You know, you want to right your wrongs, don't you? And I think you wouldn't have any issues. It would be a case of whether he'd want it again, I think, wouldn't it, Kev? Sorry, lost Kevin there for a second. Hopefully he'll be back. But yeah, he's cut off for the moment. So as I say, Kevin Johnson at the moment started debut 2021. The last fight was for the Texas super middleweight title against John Torres, which we were just talking about. And hopefully, as Kevin was saying, he's going to be looking at righting his wrongs on that one. But as I say, I know Kevin's trying to get his video back up and running. If you get the chance, people, go onto YouTube. The fight's on there. Kevin Johnson versus John Torres. Let me know your thoughts on how you saw that one. But yeah, Hawkan jumping in as well. He said, when are you hoping to be back for your next fight? Hopefully, Kevin will be back with us in a moment and he can let us know what the situation is with that. Let's see if we can get him back in. Bear with me, guys. And I know he's trying to get back in at the moment. So we'll just wait for Kevin to come back. But as I say, let us know in there if you've got any questions for him. As I say, he should be joining us again in a moment. Kevin Johnson, currently 7 fights, 4 wins, 1 knockout. Hawkan will get back to you. Thank you very much for all the birthday messages today. I really appreciate it. And Jam has come in and he said he deserves that rematch for sure. 100%. He didn't put a foot wrong in it, to be honest. He was cracking out the jab really well, great footwork. He just stuck behind what he does. And yeah, absolutely spot on he was. And Jam has jumped in. He's put happy birthday, bro. Anyway, thank you very much, Jam. As I say, it's been nice having Kevin on. Hopefully he'll pop back, but we'll wait to see if he can. But yeah, bless you, Hawkan, as well. Oh, bear with me, guys.
My niece.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, sorry, my niece had called me trying to tell me about her day at school.
That's all right, mate. No problem at all. The guys were just saying in the chat, Hawkan, all the way from Sweden, has said, when are you hoping to be back for your next fight?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully within. I plan to at least fight 2 more times by the end of the year.
Yeah. Because as you were saying earlier, you want to stay active. You want to get back out there. Gwen's probably hard at work now, isn't she, trying to get things happening for you?
Yeah.
So is there any sort of plans in the pipeline, or is there a sort of time frame you'd like to be out for?
No, I feel like I've been out the ring long enough. I've been back working, you know what I'm saying, back in the gym every day, so I'm just waiting on the phone call.
Yeah, and I think there's so many people in the same boat, isn't there? They're just waiting for that phone call and waiting for something to happen. But in the meantime, obviously, you're a boxing fan yourself. What fights, other fights out there, are you looking forward to seeing in the boxing world?
I'm hoping to see the Tyson Fury Usyk rematch.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that to take place. Hopefully we can get Taker Shakur by the end of the year also. Yeah.
And how do you see Fury Usyk going?
I feel like Tyson Fury had a good fight. I feel like I don't know exactly what changed the tide of the fight to where Usyk started getting the better of him. But I mean, it could be simple, like actually in a fight where it's like it might just be a punch that, you know what I'm saying, Fury couldn't have got away from, and you know what I mean, and that could just change the tide of the fight. You know, it'd be the littlest things that cause those things. So, but I feel like going into the rematch, there's a lot of things Tyson need to work on. I feel like there's things Usyk needs to work on. So I feel like whoever hit those kind of deficiencies the hardest, at least during camp, you know, up until the fight, I feel like that's who's gonna win.
So you don't know then, Kevin, do you? That's the best way to be.
I would like to see Tyson win just so we can get a third one.
Fair shout, mate. Fair shout. And obviously, Jam has said in the chat as well, Bivol versus Beterbiev, which would be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, that's another fight. I can't wait to see that either.
Yeah. And someone has said in the chat, how tall are you, Kevin, as you look a massive man?
I'm 5'11", somewhere between 5'11" and 6 foot. So
I think it's when you were holding your camera, you just look like this massive man as you're walking along. But yeah, as I say.
Yeah, I ain't the tallest person. I ain't the shortest neither, though.
Oh, mate. Yeah, thanks for that. Really appreciate it. But honestly, Kevin, I hope we get to see you back out in the ring soon, mate. I hope Gwen works her magic, and we get to see you back in action. I'd love to see you avenge the fight against John Torres. As I was saying, when you were having difficulty with your camera, if people haven't seen it, go on to YouTube, watch the fight, and let Kevin know as well how you see that fight go. Let us know in the comments here, because I only saw one outcome, and I know Kevin will say it anyway, but as a boxing fan, you can just see that Kevin really picked his shots well, dictated the fight. Let us know in the comments how you saw that one. But yeah, there's some good times ahead, Kevin, and as you say, boxing is in a good place at the moment, especially stateside. There's a lot going on over there. I know Eddie Hearn's pretty much over there all the time now. So yeah, honestly, mate, I wish you all the best. And is there anything you'd like to say to people at home, or anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, for one, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity, for sure. But to the people at home, man, just, you know what I'm saying, thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for all the love. And, man, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned, man. I hope to get these next, however long left in my career, I hope to give y'all a great show.
Honestly, thank you very much, Kevin. And as I say, follow him on all of his social platforms as well. Give him the support he really deserves. Get behind him. And as I say, which ones are you on, Kevin? I know you're on most of them.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, mostly. So on Instagram, I'm the Press Bob CEO, and on Facebook, you can just look me up under Kevin Johnson.
Yeah. No, cool. Thank you very much, Kevin. And as I say, hit the subscribe button here. Check out the rest of the content, but get behind Kevin. He is a guy to keep an eye out for. And as I say, big love to Gwen and all the team at that end as well, with all the great work she's done for you. Yeah, Kevin, stay in touch, and love to the family. And we wish you all the best in the future, my friend.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. As I say, you've been watching Boxing Media Hub. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon. Take care, Kevin. Thank you.
Appreciate you.